Hey everyone, welcome back to Rob's Car World. Today's feature car is a 1966 Mercury Park Lane with the Breezeway rear window. This is a cheap car, folks. This is a $5,000 car. I'm looking to buy it for around $2,000, but it's something I didn't want to pass up because the volumes are extremely low on this car when it was bought. So let's just check this car out and have some fun with it. This car is a 1966 Mercury Park Lane. Who knows how many miles are on it. He said it was restored about 6 years ago, rebuilt 410 cubic inch engine, and automatic transmission was rebuilt. It's a factory AC car. It's been sitting in the garage or maybe a barn for 3 years and wouldn't take much to put the car on the road. Call me with any questions. The seller has been on Facebook since 2022. Sometimes you like to see somebody that's been around for a little longer, but it might be her dad's car or something like that because this car looks to be very original in its appearance. The seating surface looks like trash, but it wouldn't take much to put a new seating surface on this car. And it might be something worthwhile if there's no rust in the sills and there's no rust in the quarter panels. So if I lived in Missouri, I might go see this car. If I was driving back from Texas, I might be motivated to check this car out. The Breezeway function is a cool function. Basically is a retractable rear window that goes down into the hatch shelf area, and it just opens and closes, and it's designed so when you crack open the windows on the sides of the car, you get this breeze coming through the car. So in the days when Uncle Lou would be smoking cigars and Aunt Mary would be smoking cigarettes, and you're sitting in the back seat, you can crack this rear window and get some fresh air and fresh ventilation. But look at all that chrome work on here. It's the bright work that's on the car. It's a lot of engineering that's gone in to make this Breezeway rear window, and the volumes were very low. That's what really impresses me. The second generation Park Lane, it was 1964 to 68. They only built 6,060 units of these cars. So that's pretty cool. And in 66, the only way to get the Breezeway function was to buy a four-door sedan, so you had to get the four-door sedan. Prior to that, you can get a two-door model, but this was a only year for 66. So the volumes are very low, which makes it very attractive. The car needs some work, no doubt. This photo here looks really nice. Roll-up windows, but power seats. That's kind of interesting. That's what they did back then. And this embroidery type interior that was common on luxury cars back then if you didn't want leather. This sill here, it looks nice. Maybe a little surface rust here. So I know I'm selling this car to you guys, but I just love this Breezeway feature. And I think if you can buy this car for like $2,000 or something like that, or $2,500, meet them halfway on it, it might be a driver that you can have a lot of fun with and go to car shows and just get to know it better. The engine does look really nice, nothing fancy, but looks like a newer 4-barrel carburetor, a low restriction air cleaner, an updated brake cylinder here. That looks nice. Somebody painted the valve covers. All the hoses here for the radiator looks to be new. So maybe this car has been maintained for quite some time. Battery looks new too. And or these could be older photos. You never know. This could be 3-year-old photos as well. That happens at times as well. But it's worth checking out. I mean, the car looks to be diamond straight. And these are big doors, long hood, long trunk led. If there's rust here in the rear quarter panels, I probably would pass on the car. But if the car doesn't have much rust on it and it's just surface rust underneath, it's worth $2,000 just to get rolling and have some fun with it. Believe it or not, if you compound the paint down, you might get this thing to shine up really nice. And, this car might return you $6,000 to $8,000 if you try to sell it. If you want to flip it, might be a car. I know I'm a little nutty with this car, but I do love this Breezeway feature. Look at that. And it was available on the beautiful Lincolns back then. Oh, gosh, such nice times. And this was the previous generation before the second generation that we have here is 66. And this is a 4-door. So there is collectability on these cars, so people do collect them, but I just like it just to drive and have some fun with it. So that's it. I just wanted to take you through that 1966 Mercury Breezeway. It's over there in Missouri if you'd like to buy it. If you're not a subscriber to Rob's Car World, please subscribe. Please share this page with channel with people that love cars. I appreciate that as well. I have a Patreon channel that you can join to support the channel. And I'm going to leave the last slide up for you so you can find this car on Facebook Marketplace. There it is. That's the item number. It's in Missouri. And thank you very much. Have a happy new year. If you're driving tonight, be safe. And we'll see you here next year. Thank you. Have a good night.